Okay, welcome back. We're continuing on. I opened up my banners for the day, or my crates for the day. Looks like we're picking up where we left off.
For the love
You
of
there?
the three.
I could use some help.
Sure, what do you need?
You there? Did Mayra send you? I discovered this resonating thing on one of the smashed constructs. I think these resonators are how that Dres rod controlled them.
You seem to know a lot about the constructs.
Not as much as I'd like, but I think the constructs received their orders from the rod through those resonators. The spheres cannibalized dead spiders for parts. What if we interfered with that process?
And the constructs couldn't be controlled by rods, and eventually they'd stop coming.
Exactly. So if you smash any spheres or spiders, take their resonators, you can bring them to me for study. While you're at it, destroy any repair stations you see. Then they can't make more resonators. All right?
Alright, done. I'll return shortly. Alright, first time we've actually started to dive in this, I think, for our gameplay on this character. I think. Nope. Mead, 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 a drinking song. Mead, 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 wonderfully wet, sinfully sweet. Heft your mead horns and hold your mugs high. We want to keep drinking until we do die. Mead, 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 it's what a body needs. It makes us strong and wise and brave. There's nothing better, it's what we crave. Mead, 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 I drink it morning, noon, and eve. I like it spiced and sweet and powerful. I'll soon be drunk, and that's quite probable. Mead, mead, mead. So stupid. But yet, I love all of them.
More admitting tender.
I know which direction it wants me to go, I swear. But I think I'm good. Okay. Like we're... These are spawning up quick. And here. I sound tired. I am tired. I'm suffering from insomnia this week. And, makes me... I fight sleep so much, and I don't mean to, but I do. Nothing to see there. More stuff down here. Don't want the drink, but I'll search the urn. Veloth the Pilgrim. Saint Veloth, also known as Veloth the Pilgrim, is arguably the most famous and certainly the most venerated among the Dunmurry pantheon of saints. Rising to prominence in the late Middle Mytheric era on Somerset Isle, Veloth supposedly sought a more aesthetic and pure way of life for his followers and gathered them into a grand pilgrimage from the southwest regions of Tamriel to the northeast. According to the contemporary text, he spared not a boat, ration, or strong-armed soul among his people in this extents and toil to reach the land of Resden. His mass pilgrimage to a new land where Stoic values were established was successful. The race enjoyed a period of high culture, known to many as the Golden Age, where Veloth's guidance shaped generations of stonemasons and architects, as well as priests and common folk. Although he wielded a mighty warhammer, Veloth's judgment, Veloth is thought of mainly as a peaceful and scholarly soul to which the Dunmer's healing enchantments that bear his name attest. Veloth's powers as a prophet was in no doubt, but his moss-backed teachings on the worship of Dunmer forebears are worthy of consideration, as he almost single-handedly began the god cult worship of the good Daedra prior to the coming of the tribunal. Veloth's people honored him so much his influence can be felt generations later. Those trekking over the Velothi Mountains southeast of Skyrim, or hearing a Dunmer elder refer to their race as the Velothi, still feel the presence of this world-shaping mentor of Myr. Hey, what are you doing here?
Excellent. A person who walks instead of rolls. Come on, let's get out of here.
You must be Ithilmur?
What? Oh, yes, of course. Wait, blast it. You're with the caravan, aren't you? Look, I know when I'm backed into a corner. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just help me get out of here alive.
Why did you tag the caravan?
I did what I was told. Magistrix Fox gives orders, not reasons. She supplied the rod to control the constructs, but it malfunctioned during the ambush. After that, the spiders attacked everything.
Then what happened?
I ran for it and hid down here. From the sound of it, my raiders got caught between the Hlalu and the spiders. You're going to get me out of here, right?
I'm turning you over to the Halu. They'll decide what to do with you.
Fine by me. Better them than these walking buzzsaws.
They're close, though, dude. No doubt you've heard by now that I've been driven from Mournhold. You may be questioned your duties or re-examining your loyalties. I don't begrudge you some skepticism. We must all continue to question those with power over us. However, know that the mission continues, and I need you now more than ever. The messenger who brought you this letter also carries a package. The package contains a relic of dwarven origin, allow you to temporarily control the constructs that roam the Misthium's ruins. The dangerous spheres and spiders will follow your commands for a brief time. In and around Narcissus, the plague spreads. We labor in the shadows of the obsidian gourd, and it is vital that no one accidentally blunders into our workshops. Single travelers do not concern me, but a large group, like a caravan, may try to camp near the caves. A House Halu caravan departs from Mournhold to provide aid to Narcissus. They cannot be allowed to reach their destination. Take some House Druz warriors, the most armoral and expendable thugs you can find. Make sure they won't hesitate to cut down another Dunmer. Pay them to keep their mouths shut, whatever it takes. Use the raiders and constructs from Misthisms. Oh no. To overpower the Halu caravan. When victory is assured, turn the constructs on the Druz warriors and make your escape in the chaos. The cost will be high, but the time it will buy us is crucial. We are close to a breakthrough. Do not seek me out when you have completed your task. I will find you. I would read you that, but we don't have part one.
Prosperous discovery.
So we'll hold off on that.
gratifying resolution. I'm still fighting.
Can't take that because my inventory is...
Excellent. A person who walked.
You're back. Did you manage to deal with our dwarven problem?
Nothing will control those constructs again.
Well done. Another menace successfully overcome. I love it when that happens. Can I have the resonators? I want to examine them. Maybe I can...
Ah, your search for knowledge continues.
What do you want?
I can't believe you brought Omalor out for us. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
He feared for his life. He agreed to surrender if I let him out of the ruins.
So, he's under the impression he's been rescued. We'll have to correct that. I appreciate your help. Though when we're done with him, I doubt Omalor will be very happy. I can't believe you brought... So, he's under...
Inventory is so full. I'm gonna desperately empty it out. Where am I going from here? I desperately need to get to a town. That's where I gotta go. Not even saying where I am on the map. Am I blind? Oh, I'm right there. Okay.
can use this. Keep your eyes open for a good tea shop. Always happy to try a
Halt.
new blend.
Speak to me before entering Mournhold, citizen. Welcome to Mournhold, capital city of the Ebonheart Pact. We track all visitors. Upon arrival, everyone must see a registrar who will record your name and business in Mournhold. Thank you.
Why all the
Sharn has
bureaucracy?
become a chaotic, dangerous place. Why shouldn't we instill a degree of order in our most prominent city? A little inconvenience is a small price to pay for your continued safety, citizen.
Where can I find a register?
Speak with Registrar Revel in the city center. Take the stairs up to the central building and you should find him in the courtyard there. Do not dally. It is illegal to enter Mournhold without being registered.
And I'll go find him. After I sell some stuff.
The freshest produce.
Thank Vivek you stopped the Covenant from summoning Sedal.
I know you want to help the Nord Cultural Exchange.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Come, do your trading here.
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
I like to write poetry when the forge isn't too busy. Someday, I'll be as famous as Fyoki.
Nope, don't still. I want you to read this. I know you're busy, Big Brother, but I still haven't received the shipment you promised me. Please send my order as soon as you can, or we'll have nothing to sell at the family shop. Anyway, I can't wait until I get to Mournhold. I want to see this wonderful forge you wrote us about, and I can't wait to meet all the crafters and smiths that work for you.
This place is great.
Okay, did my dailies for the day, freed up some inventory space. Looks like we need to go continue on with our quest. Sorry, you're gonna get spammed with that. It'll clear up in a second.
The Ordinators must be vigilant in our pursuit of preserving the peace for the Tribunal. Sadly, we can't be everywhere at once. And so, Magistrix Vox grows bolder every day.
I come to report that the Obsidian Gorge is safe once more.
So the rumors are true. Do Mark take the Maulborn and the trouble they've caused. We won't let the Gorge fall again.
Favor returned. Knocking out a bunch of quests. Direction. All these quests get me so confused. Like, I see them all and I think I have to accept them all, but I don't.
Stranger, may we speak?
All right, this second. What are you doing, sir? Are you all... Oh, because you're a person. That's why.
Word of the plague in the west has reached Mournhold. We were told to watch for someone matching your description.
Oh.
It's good to have you in the city.
You knew I was coming.
Yes, of course. I have orders from the Tribunal Temple to register you and grant you access to the city immediately. The Sacred Lady, Almalexia, requests that you attend her in the temple at your earliest convenience.
He wants to see me.
Yes, I already said that. Weren't you listening?
No.
It's a rare honor to receive an audience with the Sacred Lady. You should go now and leave this lowly clerk to his duties. We can't all have appointments with the divine.
Where do I go? Around. Calm down, big guy. Me? There we go.
About time you showed up. I was going crazy waiting out here. This place isn't exactly on my list of favorite places to hang out, you know.
Why were you waiting for me?
No, I just enjoy hanging around the temple. I love all the gnashing of teeth and hypocrisy. Yes, I was waiting for you. Look, don't get too excited. There's trouble brewing and I don't have a contract, so I can't officially get involved.
What kind of trouble?
The Maulborn are in the city. I saw what they did in Narcissus, and I don't want to see the same thing happen in Mournhold. I'm not supposed to care, but I guess I'm getting a little soft. You've got the clout to find someone in power and investigate.
Almalexia wants to speak to me.
Wait, you got a date with the Sacred Lady? You really are something. Look, tell her about the Maulborn. Maybe she'll let you look into this. I normally wouldn't think of using her, but this is important, and I know Almalexia cares about the city.
I'll go speak with her.
And I'll see if I can find out where the Maulborn are hiding. I'll meet you at the Flaming Nix, the corner club southeast of here. Oh, and listen. Don't breathe a word about me to Almalexia. Promise you'll do that, and I'll help you save Mournhold.
I promise. But you know, right? Your armor is not inconspicuous. Not quite sure what you're thinking. You don't think anyone's gonna recognize that armor? He's floating. Ooh.
Welcome to Mournhold, my child. Your name is known to the Tribunal. You were wise to heed my summons.
Got very little clothes on, guys. Those are tattoos. Okay, what can I do for Mother Morrowind?
You have helped my people, and through your actions, you have aided me. I sense that your accomplishments thus far are only the beginning. My registrars have given you access to the city, but I would like to personally thank you for your deeds.
You don't have to do that.
Nonsense. I take pleasure in rewarding those who serve my will. May this lantern provide you light in even the darkest situations. But I sense something troubles you. Tell me. Fear not to speak your mind in my divine presence.
I've heard the Maulburn are in Mournhold.
I sense that there is more to your story, but I won't pry. I trust your instincts and your judgment in these matters. Consider yourself blessed with my authority. You may investigate the Maulborn presence as you see fit.
Can you tell me more about the lantern you gave me?
Do you always question a gift from a god? But I am in a generous mood. The lantern requires no fuel or flame to produce light. Simply activate the lantern, and it will summon a ball of illumination to your side for a short time.
Thank you. Any lore in here that I need to read? Yes. There is over this way. The Book of Circles, Sundus Maxis. Thus on Sundus, faithful ones, do we consider these maxims of the Master. Be as dawn to your ally, and set dusk upon your foe. The 405th strike, the serpent's right fang as it pierces the eye. When swarmed by flies, favor the flat over the edge. Anger is a crack in the hull that sinks the ship. First blood matters less than last breath. Journey many and many miles, but do not leave the hall of the virtues of war. Discover your foe's habits and discard your own. Do not lose the melody and the rapture of one's triumphant note. Oh, those are actually all very wise, to be honest. I see. I want to read those to you guys, but they're very much out of order. So maybe one day we'll sit down and read them all. Coils of the Father, penitent, give thanks and praise to the soul of Anu, the everything, Father to us all. The scales and fangs and flame of the Creator envelop all of the people, always. To complete your venerations here in tone by the fixed center and his hand in our lives. We are all made safe. Ariel, grant me the stability of the divine. Be always at my side. Notes on elven architecture, soaring and graceful or static and repetitive. High elf architecture divides imperial critics, much like the painted cow at the Reachman feast. Their curved gables and strong pointed steeples emphasize height, with ceilings a giant would have trouble scraping his head on, and rooftops stretching proudly up toward the firmament. Their structures provide a visual echo to the high elves' appearance as they try to contrast their structures with the abodes of other races. The most perceptive of historians, such as Cantabar Congonguus of Skingrad, have discerned clear similarities when comparing settlements of the Altmiri and the Iliad, unmistakable because they share the same ancestors. Where the Iliads departed Somerset Isle, the Altmer remained, yet their structures share many common elements. One only need walk the ruins near Bravo, then compare paintings of Skywatch for corroboration. Subtle changes are less obvious. While the Altmer are snobbish, they never sank to Iliad's levels of Perniskianness? So sorry. And the more refined buildings of Aradin reflect this. Such structural design stem from ancient roots using methods tried and tested, but not to the point of becoming obsolete. The Altmer seek refinement rather than innovation, and they are conceitedly resistant to large-scale changes but are content to tinker. The results reveal highly sophisticated precision, harmony in selection, and repetition of orthodox compositions. Ooh. I'm gonna have fun reading those at some point, aren't I? I've got like all of their paintings and whatnot stored here. I was here before, wasn't I? I'm just circling. Okay, there she is. Okay. Before I do that, there was a little hallway over here. Just another room. Very nice room, but just another room. When am I coming out where I want to be? I don't know. It's a maze!
Hello, hero. Good to see you gone out of there in one piece. I understand that Almalexia can be a little rough on her toys. While you were getting cozy with the goddess, I discovered something interesting.
What did you learn?
The House Dresvarm outside the city is on high alert. I saw the guards get violent with people for just walking by. They're using a courier named Thoraville to deliver bribes to house leaders and city officials. I think they're hiding something.
You want to check out the farm?
You know me so well, but we'll need to get the courier's key. He's been picking up wine here, then delivering bottles around town. He tends to keep a bottle or two as he goes along. We might be able to use that to our advantage.
What do you suggest?
Poison. Don't give me that look. It's not lethal poison. It'll just put him in a nice, deep sleep. Follow him, and when he takes a sip from his bottle and falls over, you can grab his key.
Alright, slip the poison in an open bottle, wait for him to fall over, grab the key. Got it.
Don't get too cocky, hero. House Dres is full and far, and its agents are on edge. If the courier thinks he's being followed, he might get spooked. You want him relaxed enough to start drinking, got it?
Got it.
Keep your distance.
Oh, he's downstairs. God, I was thinking.
How's the wine downstairs? Did you find the special blend?
I slipped the sleeping poison into the wine bottle.
Good. Now we wait for the courier to come pick it up. We don't want to draw any attention to ourselves. Stay close. There he is now.
Where is he?
Close. No, eyes front. Look at me. We're close friends. Closer. I said something funny. You're laughing. He just passed by. He's got the wine. Like what you see, hero? Of course you do. He's almost at the door. Keep watching me. All right, he's out. Go.
All right. I gotta figure out who he is. don't see him.
He hurled it across Tamriel, and the heart was heard to shout, Red diamond, red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end. Dart shot to its mark down in an alien well. Magic diffused the
That was quick. Don't tell me something went wrong.
Yeah, I lost him.
Wonderful. I didn't think you were such an amateur. But this must be your lucky day. The courier came back to get more wine. You know the drill.
Someone there?
To sit the throne. Red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end.
I don't have time for pickpockets. Stay back.
Did you get it? Did your invitation arrive?
Rub it in, why don't you? If you must know, Shadowstooler has rejected me. Again.
Nonsense. I'm sure it's just a clerical error. You'll be in the academy next season for sure.
Who's there? Is someone following me? I am an important member of House Strez. Don't interfere with my business.
Got it. I had to follow him for quite some time. Goodness.
I'm in the middle of something.
A distinctive reek of charred flesh permeates this room, rising from this pile of damp cinders. Whatever creature was burned here has been entirely reduced to ash. Oh, sorry. missed whatever that said. I'm so sorry. Slightly overcooked turkey leg is still warm to the touch. Slick, slippery substance coats the surface of these bottles. Smells strongly of damp and decay. That's not good. You were totally covering up a hidden door.
I made it. Did you miss me? Find anything exciting before I got here? Well, well, well. See that? That's an impressive trapdoor for a simple farmhouse cellar. I love it when my hunches pan out.
What do you think we should do?
Isn't it obvious? Open the door. They must be hiding something good down there. Let's go see.
Okay.
I'm surprised how Strez managed to do anything with the Ordinators on high alert. Not much gets past them, even when they're not looking for trouble.
What do you think we find behind the door?
Part of me hopes that all we find are a bunch of old crates that nobody cares about. But I've got one of those feelings. And I'm pretty sure it involves the Malborn.
You still want to help me?
What I want and what I do are usually very different things, my friend. Let's just get down there and see what's going on. With any luck, we'll be done before the Corner Club serves tonight's Flaming Nick stew. And the drinks will be on me.
Alright, let's get this over with. The sewers. Super nosy.
About time you got here. What took you so long?
It was right
Come
behind
on,
you.
let's see what's down here.
Being nosy and needed to look for things.
This isn't good. I wish my partner Varon was here. He'd know what to do. Wait. No, I don't. Varon would wring my neck for being down here. So, fair warning. This could be bad. Real bad.
What are you talking about?
This cave system. It links directly to the sewers beneath Mournhold. Well, to part of them. The sewers are more extensive than you'd think. That's why I couldn't find the Malborn. They can move through these tunnels without being noticed.
Seem to know a lot about these tunnels.
Let's just say I've spent more than my share of time sneaking around beneath cities. If you've seen one sewer, you've seen them all.
But how could the Balbird avoid the Ordinators?
Protections were placed down here to hide people. People with blood on their hands. People like me. If they found a way to activate the Daedric wards again, then the Malborn have a virtual hidden highway to use against us.
Daedric wards? What are you talking about?
That's not relevant right now, hero. Stay focused. Find the Malborn and figure out what they're up to. And we can talk about my sordid yet extremely intriguing past. Aelitz? Really? There should be a door somewhere nearby. I'll keep an eye out.
Oh. Not where I want to be at all. There's a door there. Not ready to go there yet.
That was intellectually stimulating.
There's a stone slab here might be able to open. I can find the switch that
Let me
operates.
guess. The door won't open? There's got to be something controlling it. Look around a bit. And watch
Metal
out for those...
connecting the stone lever to its housing is rusted and the lever won't turn. Apply a light grease to the housing. Still won't. Over there? Nope. Yes. It wants me to look at something over here. Come on, girlfriend. You're gonna think that you've never jumped in your life. Right. Apparently, she can't jump that way.
Onward and upward.
Good job! I knew you could do it. Meet me inside. The wards. They're active. That's impossible. No one outside my organization should have been able to activate them. If the Maulborn are using this base, the entire city is in danger.
Organization? Could they be involved?
No, they can't be. Maybe a splinter group or something? I don't know what to think. Not all of us exactly see eye to eye on our current situation, but to join up with the Maulborn? That's just idiotic.
So this was a Morag Tong base?
It used to be, but we haven't used these halls in a long, long time. Not since we fell out of favor.
Down here.
That's just it. There shouldn't be anything down here. Not anymore. Sure, in the past, when the wards were active, we used this place to come and go as we pleased. There wasn't a better hiding place for a group of dedicated assassins for hire.
Who else could activate the wards?
I suppose anyone with knowledge of the Daedric arts might be able to activate them. I'm not an expert on magic, you know. I need to warn somebody. Veron needs to know about this.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Do what you do best. Rush in, swinging weapons and tossing magic around like there's no tomorrow. If you find whoever activated the wards, get them to tell you what's going on down here.
Alright, I'll figure out what's going on down here.
I know you will. That's why I ran into you on your way to the temple. I'll drop the Ordinators an anonymous tip. Maybe even get word to your beloved goddess. Hopefully someone will show up to give you a hand. Just don't die on me, hero. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
My city, my people, shall not be harmed.
Fate is sealed.
up here that I want? Dude, you were up here watching me kill your buddies and you did nothing about it. Awful guard. There's anything this way. Looking for hidden chests, but okay. Doesn't mean that there's not one.
Stay back! Attacking the city! Stay back!
What fool dares enter the lair of the Mordor? Wait, we know you. Magistrate's box will be pleased when you display your head.
Shall not be harmed. The scent of Daedric magic permeates the air. Those who practice forbidden magic shall pay dearly for their crimes. It seems I am in your debt again, champion. Your friend. She thinks to hide from me. But I heard her words of warning. She cares for you. But Verona is wounded. I shall take her to the Mages Guild, where she can receive care. Find her there.
Alright, I'm gonna figure out where this book is.
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Somewhere around. Laying on the ground right here. This crater trickster. Jeez, me. Oh, that scared me. This crater trickster tester deity is in every Tamarelic mythic tradition. His most popular name is Almiri Lorcan, or Doomdrum. He convinced or contrived the original spirits to bring about the creation of the mortal plane, upsetting the status quo much like his father Padome had introduced instability into the universe in the beginning place. After the world is materialized, Lorcan is separated from his divine center, sometimes involuntarily, and wanders the creation of Etada. Interpretations of this event differ wildly by culture. Below is one of the better known. Yokoden, Sata called the world skin. Satak is the first serpent, the snake who came before, and all the worlds to come rested on the glimmer of its scales. But it was so big there was nothing but, and thus it was coiled around and around itself, and the worlds to come slid across each other, but none had room to breathe or even be. And so the worlds called to something to save them, to let them out. But of course there was nothing outside the first serpent, so aid had to come from inside it, and this was Echo, the hungry stomach. Echo made itself known, and Satak could only think about what it was, and it was the best hunger, so it ate and ate, and soon there was enough room to live in the worlds, and things began. These things were new and often made mistakes, for there was hardly time to practice being things before. So most things ended quickly or were not good or gave up on themselves. Some things were about to start, but they were eaten up as Satak got to that part of its body. This was a violent time. Pretty soon a cow caused Satak to bite its own heart, and that was the end. The hunger, though, refused to stop, even in death, and so the first serpent shed its skin to begin anew. And as the old world died, Satak began, and when things realized the pattern, so did they realize what their part in it was. They began to take names, like Rupka or Tawaka, and they strode about looking for their kin. As Satakal ate itself over and over, the strongest spirits learned to bypass the cycle by moving at strange angles. They called this process the walkabout, a way of striding between the world skins. Rupka was so big that he was able to place the stars in the sky, so that weaker spirits might find their way easier. This practice became so easy for the spirits that it became a place called the Far Shores, a time of waiting until the next skin. Rupka was able to sire many children through the cycles, and so he became known as the Tall Papa. He continued to place stars to map out the void for others, but after so many cycles, there were almost too many spirits to help out. He made himself a helper from the detritus of past skins, and this was Sep, or the second serpent. Sep had much of the hungry stomach still left in him, multiple hungers from multiple skins. He was so hungry he could not think straight. Sometimes he would just eat the spirits he was supposed to help, but Tall Papa would always reach in and take them back out. Finally tired of helping Tall Papa, Sep went and gathered the rest of the old skins and balled them up, tricking spirits to help him, promising them this was how you reached the new world, by making one out of the old. These spirits loved this way of living, as it was easier. No more jumping from place to place. Many spirits joined in, believing this was good thinking. Tall Papa just shook his head. Pretty soon the spirits of the skin ball started to die, because they were very far from the real world, and they found that it was too far to jump into the far shores now. The spirits were left pleaded with Tall Papa to take them back. But Grim Rupka would not, and he told the spirits that they must learn new ways to follow the stars to the far shores now. And if they could not, then they must live on through their children, which was not the same as before. Sep, however, needed more punishment, and so Tall Papa squashed the snake with a big stick. The hunger fell out of Sep's dead mouth, and was the only thing left of the second serpent. While the rest of the New World was allowed to strive back to godhood, Sepp could only slink around in the dead skin or swim about in the sky. A hungry void that jealously tried to eat the stars. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Right there... The words of the rodent, listen well and smell my words. The time draws near. The ravenous rodent spoke to me. He said, the mad god walks among us. Bring your offering and make your sacrifice, or the chateau will consume you. To be honest... Oh, it's a dungeon. I see. We gotta go delving. Yes. Oh. Yeah, I know, girlfriend. I know. The triple mine was discovered. Alright, we'll tackle that on the next episode. Thanks so much for keeping me company. I greatly appreciate it.